We can put this question in round 1 or round 2. It's given that there are 6 friends A, B, C, D, E, F who write books belongs to one or more genre out of poem, novel and drama. Each of them writes only in one language. 2 of them were born in 70s. If I just put the points here, 2 of them born in 70s, 3 in 80s and 1 in 90s. 4 of them are poets. 3 novelists and 3 dramatists. 2 writes in Hindi, 2 in Marathi, 2 in Hindi, 2 Marathi, 1 Bengali and 1 Tamil. Only Hindi and Tamil writers were born in 80s. So these 2 are born in 80s and this person born in 80s. The Tamil writer writes novels and drama but not poetry. So I just put the values here. Let's say we have VB. Now it says the Tamil writer writes novel and drama but not poetry. The person who writes in Tamil writes novels and drama but not poetry. So this will be cross, this will be right, this will be right. The Bengali writer who was born in 70s writes only poetry. Bengali writes only poems, rest are cross, and he was born in 70s. A, who was born in 90s, writes only poetry. So this is right, this will be cross, this will be cross. B writes only drama. This will be right in this case, this is cross, this is cross. C writes in Marathi. D, who was born in 80s, writes only poetry. So this is right, this is cross, this is cross. Sorry, only poetry and novels in Hindi. So poems and novels. And he writes in Hindi. F writes only poetry. Okay. Now see. How many people are dramatists? From this, I know that 3 people should be in drama. So I have only 1 right in this column. So the rest 2 has to be right. To take mark on this. And novelists are again 3. So similarly, we can say that these 2 has to be right also. Now, the person who writes in Tamil has cross for poems but both writes for drama and novel. One such person is C, but he writes in Marathi, right? So it cannot be this person. The another that person can be E, has to be E because no other case is possible. So that means E writes in Tamil. And its poem has to be put as cross. we should have 4 right for poets, right? So there are 4 poets. So C should write poem also. So that in this column we have 4 rights. Now the person who writes in Bengali was born in 70s and writes only poem. So it has to be F only because rest all are filled, and B writes drama only. A writes poem only, but he was born in 90s, so he cannot be that person. Has to be F. So F, born in 70s, writes in Bengali. And I know that 2 of the Hindi persons were born in 80s and the Tamil was born in 80s. So Tamil was born in 80s and the other Hindi person should born in 80s. It has to be B only. So this has to be Hindi and 80s. That means I am left with Marathi here, and this person should be born in 70s. This is how we can fill this table. Now see the question. B writes in. So B writes in Hindi. Correct option is B. Who writes in Tamil? It should be E. C writes poem, drama and novels. All of these. Who among the following was born in 80s? D and E are the person who born in 80s, and B, D and E. So B, D and E. Only B is the options, and correct option is option B.